Yesterday, Bungie announced that they are ending support for Destiny 2. The next expansion had already been delayed and has now been cancelled. And instead, Bungie are going to give one final update to the game. And it will stay that way, untouched. I guess what I'm trying to say is Destiny 2 is officially a dead game. Now, I know this isn't the kind of thing that I would normally talk about. There's not a thing I would normally talk about. I suck at making videos. I'm not gonna lie. Not in the sense of they're bad, but in the sense of I just suck at motivation, and making them freaks me out so much that I just don't do it. But this felt important to me. Like, this has genuinely hit me. And I know a lot of people who are in my community won't have ever played the game. But this is also out to the Destiny community as a whole, because I definitely was part of it at one point, and I was very immersed in there. And that game has raised me in a lot of ways, and it has helped me to grow in a lot of ways too. And it's always been there. And I know that personally, I've told people this before on my streams, but I would literally, every single day for 7 years straight, I played Destiny and Destiny 2. Every day. Not taking like month breaks to play a different game. Every single day, I would play those things. And it meant so much to me. I mean, I literally have 3 things that I've made right there. The golden gun, the hunter knife, quick fang. You've got the ghost shell, the limited edition little trinket things that came with Destiny 2. It was a big part of my life. And while it hasn't been such a big part of my life recently, it still hurts. And I know that there's a lot of people saying online that Bungie specifically said they're ending Destiny 2. And that it had outstayed its welcome, essentially. But they did confirm on, I think it was Twitter, that there's no current plans for Destiny 3. Or any other Destiny games. And there may be people suggesting it, thinking of ideas for it. Hope you can't hear that in the background. But at current, it's not happening. And if it does happen, it is not going to be anytime soon. I think it's pretty obvious that this is sad for a lot of people. I mean, this game has gone on for, what, 12 years or something? Like, that's a very long-running game with a very dedicated player base. And it's had ups and downs. And I think those ups and downs are a big part of why it's ended up essentially dying. I personally think there's more we could get from Destiny as a franchise. I think a lot of people agree. I think a legacy version or a remake, a Destiny Forever, a spin-off game based off different characters. The possibilities, there's so many of them. Because the lore is so deep in this game. And there's so many different aspects to this game that you could just go anywhere with it, basically. But it needs to feel like Destiny. And I don't think Destiny 2 has felt like Destiny since the final shape ended. A bit before then, realistically, but especially since the final shape. And I think there were a lot of warning signs. And the fact that I haven't played Destiny consistently since about final shape, but I wanted to go play Destiny 1 on stream. I was planning to do that. Haven't gotten around to it yet. We'll probably start doing that soon, or maybe Destiny 2 a bit and then go back to it, given the recent news. But so please check that out. Shameless plug. Um, it doesn't feel like I can do the same thing with Destiny 2. I can't do the same thing with Destiny 2. I can go and I can play Destiny 1. And I can be pissed as fuck about it because I have to buy Xbox Live and I have to play it on my Xbox, which I don't use for anything. It's literally just sat there. Like, I have to go play it on the Xbox. That inconvenient, cost me money, but that's fine. I can still enjoy the game. I can enjoy the memories and I can relive them and enjoy those moments and share it with my community. I can't do that with Destiny 2. If I were to do a full playthrough, it wouldn't be a full playthrough. The base game is missing. The first 3 expansions are missing. Forsaken is missing. The game that the expansion that saved the game, they deleted it. There are whole planets that have been deleted from the game. For me, it feels like there were a lot of warning signs. But when you've reached the point where you need to tell people who are asking you, should I play Destiny? Should I get into it? No. Once you hit that point that you have to say no, there's only going downhill. And you can see from what Bungie have planned for this final update, there are some big changes. And I'll be honest, I'm a little annoyed about that. Because we look at some of the updates they're making, and I don't know if they were secretly planned for the next DLC, but they look a lot like things people have been asking for a long time. For a very long time. And I know there's lots more issues that aren't being addressed still. And probably won't ever get addressed. They're not going to bring back the deleted content. They've proven that they can't do that. So, what we're left with is Destiny 1 and the remnants of Destiny 2. And so I do feel a little validated, because it feels like people have been complaining for a long time about a lot of different things. And a lot of the different things, Bungie just tried to find a way to work around it, or try something that just felt completely out of place. And now it's been proven that it wasn't working. But the game could have been amazing. And it was amazing. And it was also terrible. And I think that's what makes this moment so weird for me. I'm both crushed by this, and yet I also feel at the same time like a part of me just doesn't care anymore. Because I feel like Destiny had already died for me. And now we're just burying it. And I do 100% hope that Destiny Legacy comes out, or Destiny Forever, Destiny 3 even, Destiny, fucking, I don't know, something, anything. But it does need a fresh start, or to die. And I think Bungie have made the right move in not continuing with Destiny 2, as much as I hate that. There's a lot of different things that went into this that have led to this ending. And it's not very encouraging, fun. I wish that things had worked out better. Feels like I'm breaking up with someone. It's not me, it's you. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think the main things that have led to this downfall were probably the deletion of content, the new player experience, Marathon, and just Bungie themselves. And I'm not gonna say that Bungie had an easy job, because Destiny is very ambitious, and it always was. But because it was ambitious, it had such great potential, and it feels like a bigger failure. When in reality, I think maybe it wasn't. It just wasn't as successful as it could have been. I'm definitely going to go play Destiny and Destiny 2 on stream, and I wish that I could have introduced some of my audience to it, some of my community, and let them get to experience it for themselves. Because I don't think people understand how massive this game is, or how immense the story is, and how much it means to people. I expect that Destiny Rising will continue, and I'll be honest, I kind of enjoyed it. I dipped out and stopped playing it, but it is a good game. And I hope that the people from the PvE side of things can still enjoy that. Although it is a very different game. I've been currently playing a lot of Marathon, although I'll deny it. I think that it is a very good game. And that's coming from someone who absolutely hated it in the beta. Now I'm genuinely addicted to it. And hopefully it can grow and it can become something like Destiny in terms of its impressiveness. But I don't think anything will ever match Destiny in terms of ambition. And regardless of the outcome, I'm always thankful for that ambition, and that some of that got shared with me, and that I got to have a great time playing this game and meeting all of these people that I've met. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure to check out the live streams. I know that's a bit of an abrupt end to the video. I started this off with like 3 lines scripted and then just went off the dome. And my eyes were about to start watering. So, yeah. We're definitely going to be playing Marathon on stream. And Destiny 2 will definitely be making a comeback on stream soon. And then probably with the final update, we'll play some again. And hopefully Destiny 1. And I hope to see you guys there. We also play horror games as well. So things like Resident Evil we just played. Played Outlast. Yeah, it's just fun mostly. If I'm honest, we don't pay much attention to the actual game. It's more chatting and making fun of each other. But it is good. I hope to see some of you guys there. But more importantly, I just wanted to talk about this. And I felt like I had to, because I've always wanted to make Destiny content. And I always felt like I would be able to. But I was never comfortable with making videos. And by the time I actually became consistent at streaming, it felt too late. Because at that point, I was already kind of detached from the game. So while I may not have made a lot of Destiny content, it has been very important to me. And it's been very important to a lot of people. And I needed to at least make this one video. That's all from me. Alright. Have a great day. Have a great night. Do drugs. I don't know what you're doing. But have a great day. Do whatever you want. Catch you guys later. Bye!